My first trimester was wild. I went from living in a treehouse in Mexico on a beach to struggling really hard for about a month to get back to the States because me and my boyfriend were traveling with our pets and we had adopted more pets when we were in Mexico. So we had to try to get us, two cats and two dogs, back into the States, which was nearly impossible. And it took us a month to leave. And then I was staying with my parents and I became certified in prenatal yoga by the end of my first trimester. So it was a lot. And during all of this, I was nauseous, I was tired, I was super irritable, and it was just such a struggle, honestly. I learned about prenatal yoga first in my first yoga teacher training in 2018 with Leslie Fightmaster of Fightmaster Yoga. I'm certified through Brett Larkin's Uplifted program. And then once I found out I was pregnant, I actually took Moga Mom's prenatal yoga teacher training. So I have like a separate certification specifically in yoga for pregnancy. So I knew how to keep practicing yoga safely. And basically, I just do yoga to help pregnant women navigate their pregnancy because there's so much that goes into it physically, mentally, spiritually. Yoga is just the ultimate practice that encompasses all of that and not only helps you feel good, but also helps you connect to your baby and helps you both feel amazing. But a quick disclaimer before I started this video, every single one of us is completely different. Every pregnancy is different. So a lot of the things I experienced, you could experience all of them or none of them or some of them or different things. So go ahead and comment below what you also experienced, what you did that I didn't, like what happened for you, whatever, because even my next pregnancy will be different than this one. So I just wanted to let you know that you might get some of these, you might get none of them. But yeah, I want to hear what you're experiencing as well. So the worst part of my first trimester was the morning sickness. And I don't know why it's called morning sickness. It's not just in the morning, it's all day. You just don't feel good all day. So I did a lot of breath work for that. I laid in bed a lot. I drank a lot of water. I drank ginger tea, and I tried to find ginger candies without like a bunch of weird chemicals because I don't like to eat weird chemicals. But I did find a few ginger candies that I could eat, so I was just like not feeling good and I had no appetite. I couldn't eat anything at all. Like I couldn't eat anything with flavor, so I was eating toast and oatmeal and the blandest things I could think of. I didn't want to eat at all. Like nothing sounded good to me. Things that I liked before, I didn't like anymore. I remember actually, before I knew I was pregnant, my boyfriend had spent like an hour making this breakfast for us and it had eggs in it. Haven't had eggs since then. I'm at the end of my second trimester now, but he made this breakfast and I didn't know I was pregnant and I took a bite out of it and I threw up immediately. It was like when I was in that treehouse in Mexico. I threw up over the side of the treehouse and I just can't eat eggs. I still can't eat eggs, but I couldn't eat anything with flavor. Everything, honestly, smells and noises too are also like too overstimulating. But like now that I'm not in my first trimester, I can eat again and I'm not sick every day. So those things were just the first 3 months. So if you're experiencing that, hold out, it might get better. But I'm actually still super bothered by smells and noises, like all of the senses. It's not just like your smell, it's all of your senses. Noises really get me. Oh, and the worst part, not the worst part, one of the parts about my first trimester, my boobs hurt all the time. Like if you touch them, like they would just hurt. My boobs were just always hurting me, and I was just tired all the time. So I slept most of my first trimester. I was just sleeping, which it's good. You should sleep. If you're pregnant and you're tired, go to sleep, just rest, take it easy. You're literally building a person inside of you. You can take a nap, you can sleep in, you can go to bed early, just sleep. as much as you need to. So my first trimester yoga mostly looks like a lot of laying down, laying in bed. I don't really stand up. I didn't do any downward dog in my first trimester because inversions like downward dog make you are not good for when you're nauseous, and I was just always nauseous. So none of my first trimester yoga has any down dogs in it, but if you are practicing it and you feel like you want to throw some in, do it. Speaks to you, like if you're not nauseous. But I was so nauseous. I was just tired, didn't feel good, couldn't really eat much. So I had a lot of yoga in bed practices, a lot of meditation. I did a lot of breath work, a lot of pranayama to help with my nausea and to help with just like feeling sick and tired and fatigued all the time. I did a lot of meditation, and I was using mantras to help me connect with the baby. So if you are interested in practicing prenatal yoga with me and experiencing what my practice was, I've actually created a membership website for you to practice prenatal yoga with me. So I recorded my practices. There are asana classes, so just like the physical flows, adding asana basics, and there's going to be meditations, mudras. It's just a whole bunch of stuff. It's mostly meditations and mantras and yoga, just lots of yoga practices for pregnancy. So if you're pregnant and you want to practice yoga from home at your own time, by yourself, alone, with the privacy of your own room and a personal teacher, that all the classes are already on there, so you can pause and rewind and just do it at your own pace. Go ahead and click the link below and sign up for Yoga Mama. I'm so excited about it. I've been making it throughout my pregnancy, so right now it has the first 2 trimesters done, but I'm sure if you're watching this, like in 3 months, it'll all be done. I just have to get my 3rd trimester done. But it's basically, I'm just recording my yoga practices and sharing them with you. So if you're pregnant and you want to practice yoga with me, click the link below and sign up today. Remember to be kind to yourself, be kind to the universe, and be kind to all life everywhere. Namaste.